guys, what's up and welcome back to my channel. I am so sorry I did not update or give a second review the other day. I decided to go with my friends instead to like a house party at uni. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to, but anyway, I'm here, I'm back, and I'm not going to make any more promises because I'm terrible, I'm sorry, I'm evil. But like I said, we are back with our second film out of the 52 cards for our bucket list, which was Leon, the Professional, 1994, with Luc Besson as the director, starring Gary Oldman, Natalie Portman, and Jean Reno as Leon, Natalie Portman as Matilda, and Gary Oldman as Norman Stansfield. For those who don't know what Leon the Professional is, I'll read the synopsis from IMDb, and that is, when 12-year-old Matilda's family is killed, her neighbour Leon, who is a professional assassin, reluctantly takes her under his wing and teaches her the secrets of his trade. Now, this is alluding to Leon, who comes across Matilda in her time of need. Matilda's dad, a little bit sketchy, is a drug dealer, and Gary Oldman's character Norman is a corrupt policeman who gets the drugs from Matilda's dad. One day Matilda's dad accidentally kind of scams him a little bit, stretches him with the grams of drugs that they are having, and it ends up in Norman trying to kind of pay back, let's just say, totally not brutally murdering the whole family in there. And the only reason why Matilda's character survives is because she was going shopping. So when she walks back, she kind of keeps walking over to Leon's apartment door, which brings us to one of the best scenes in the whole movie. Is Natalie Portman's character Matilda just crying her eyes out, ringing this doorbell, begging to be let in. And even though I've watched this before, on the second watch, I was still like, please just open the door. Please just open the door. But like the synopsis from IMDb says, Matilda does find out that Leon is a professional hitman, and she kind of asks him, hey, could you kind of get some sweet ass revenge, please? And he also, as the thing said, takes her under his wing, and teaches her the trade of being a hitman. I don't know hit woman. We'll go with hit woman. However, speaking of relationship, now this film is very controversial, and there are a few uncomfortably sexualized sort of shots towards poor Natalie Portman, who was very young at the age. I think she was 12 as well as the character. So the character's 12 and she was 12. And there's weirdly hyperly kind of sexualized shots of her. But I think also that is an element of it. And poor Natalie Portman has come out and spoke about how she felt very sexualized and how she was almost portrayed as a Lolita kind of figure in the film, and how that affected her in her personal life with her own sexuality and with some creepy guys kind of sending her some hateful messages. But with the actual film itself, you kind of see like Leon grows to love Matilda, not in a sexualized way, not in an emotional way. It's more like he's very cut and dry. He has no emotion, no remorse, which is pretty much what you need to be killing people all the time as a hitman. However, Natalie Portman's character Matilda gives him something, like gives him a purpose, gives him an emotion. And it's really raw kind of to see his character development to come like a father figure. And you have Matilda's character who in one scene does explain how she loves him. And I think you've got to kind of take it back a step and look at it from a different aspect. Now, I see many people almost describe it as like daddy issues. And in a way, it kind of makes sense. Like, she's just had her dad killed, and her dad even then wasn't really a stable figure in her relationship. Like, the only reason why she stayed in the household was for her baby brother. So she's never really had a caring figure until Leon comes. So I think it's more like the mixture of feelings here. I remember watching it on the first watch, and I did feel really uncomfortable. I did kind of think it was that Lolita-esque kind of storyline. However, when you watch it back a second time, I think it's very much like she's young, she's confused, and the one good thing about it is you don't have Leon kind of taking advantage of that. But that aside, as I said, the characters here are really well done. The actors that they've got to play, amazing. Honestly, as I said, Leon, just no remorse, but then you kind of start to see a softer side, and that comes really through with how Gina Reno has portrayed his character. And for Natalie Portman's character, how young she was, being 12, and having to portray really quite a raw, emotional film and script, she did brilliantly for her first actor debut. And you can see that throughout her career, she has kept up with that kind of level of standard. Now, I love Gary Oldman. I love him so much. Him in the Dark Knight trilogy. Oh, as my little Jim Gordon. I love him, honestly. But him in this film, so deranged. There's just something about his performance. There's one bit where they find the drugs at the beginning, and he goes up to these like beads. He like tells this hippie to like stay there because the police are coming, and he goes up to these beads, and I don't know why, but it's just so sinister. And he just goes, "Tell them we were doing our job." Oh my god, honestly, he's really good as a villain. I love Gary Oldman in this role. I think he's brilliant. Now, I remember watching this the first time, and I remember leaving it, and all I wanted to just say about it was the fact that I want someone to love and care for me the way Leon cares for his plant. My god, he is in love with the plant. You know how I said he actually doesn't have any empathy? I think he actually does, but only for plants. And honestly, I love it. It's like a third little mini character. It kind of has its own little story and background. And you know what? That plant should have got an Oscar. That's all I'm saying here. That's all I'm saying. Now, as for the directing side of it and all the other components, I saw a quote from Gary Oldman, and he says, "It's not realism, it's not naturalism, it's heightened reality." And honestly, Luc Besson, or however you say his name, I'm sorry, I'm terrible at pronunciation. He really does use all of the components of film to make that heightened reality. Some of the scenes, especially the last scene, amazing for its time. Honestly, I do really think it's a solid film. So with that, that's my kind of short review on Leon the Professional. I'm sorry if I kind of gave too much away. I don't really know if I give either too little away or too much away. Maybe in the comments you can tell me if you want a bit more from me in terms of like how I review the films. Just let me know. I won't be offended. I promise. Oh, what am I gonna rate to Leon the Professional? Well, I will probably rate, it doesn't really have a fit person in like the Terminator did with Michael Bland, but I will probably give this a good solid 4 out of 5. I think it's a really good film. Now then guys, should we have a look what is gonna be our third film? So we're gonna just, I don't know, pop it. Oh god. I don't know why, but I'm really shaky. I did have a coffee today. Right. Wait, we take a thriller and a drama, because I just nearly picked up another action one, and I'm like, I can't do another action. Not another one. So we've got thriller and drama. I'm gonna go scratch this and I'll come back to you. Okay guys, so it's so far we have got a kind of like soap. I don't know, like a pink soap. Maybe it's, I don't think it would be Fight Club. I think with Fight Club it would be something a bit different, right? But I don't know, people put soap with Fight Club on. I don't know. It's Fight Club! Woo! I totally haven't already watched this one either. Oh, okay, well, there we go. Another film I have watched. See, I bought this pack, right, thinking, okay, I have not watched any of the great like films that people say I have. 2 in a row now, I have watched a film that I have already watched. But we're gonna do Fight Club, okay? I mean, we can't even talk about Fight Club, so am I legally allowed? Am I legally allowed to? Like, I don't know. Will the Fight Club people come and kill me for doing a review? Will I have to get Leon the Professional to be a hitman for me? I don't know. Who knows? To be fair though, I do have a massive crush on Edward Norton, so I'll take it. I mean, we already know the rating for this film is going to be 5 out of 5 purely because of the attractive men it has in this. I will be back with Fight Club, and I don't know, I don't have another quote to leave on. Should I just keep doing the Terminator? Should I just be like, hasta la vista, baby? I could have like a progression of my Arnold Schwarzenegger impersonations, you know, like, I'll be back, or hasta la vista, baby. And it's still not going well. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. Bye-bye.